James here, PLC Network at CES 2017. I'm standing with Alan here at the DJI booth. Has some information to share with us, including the Phantom 4 Pro drone and the new Mavic that came out. It was 2016,
yep.
Right? It was late 2016, right?
It sure
okay.
was, yep.
Tell us a little bit about something. We'll work on the Mavic.
Absolutely. So the Mavic is extremely popular now for obvious reasons. Really geared toward entry-level users or those that really don't want to carry too much around. Obviously, you have an older model here, which is actually new, but it has an older shell. You can see the beautiful design of this. It will accommodate most users. You just throw it in your bag, you get some great 4K shots out there, and you're good. It's a wrap after that, so it's quite nice. We got this at B&H for about $1,000.
Now this will operate with its own controller,
yep.
And it can operate off of your cell phone as well.
Absolutely right. The cell phone operation is pretty cool because a couple of joysticks pop up on your screen. You're able to fly it that way, which is quite nice. So keeps your overall production package quite small.
What kind of distance are you looking at with that one?
Well, you're looking at about 4.3 miles.
4.3 miles,
for both,
wow.
yeah. So
okay.
for the Mavic and the Phantom 4 Pro.
So officially control-wise, not so much FAA-wise, but yeah, oh, okay. And what about durability and function in terms of spreading out the four legs and or the arms and getting the blades out? All
sure.
of that's manual, right?
Yeah.
You know, so once you take it out of your bag or however you're storing it, just take a few seconds, slide out the arms, and then kind of straighten out the blades, and it takes care of the rest.
Absolutely right. Extremely easy. So you get this out of your case. All you're really going to do here is just open this guy up. I would totally do this with two hands, but I can't for obvious reasons. So you're taking out the wings here, pulling these guys out, and then on the bottom, really what you're doing is just flipping that out, just like so, and there you go. Right away, you can just start taking off and start getting some good shots.
Very good. So very user-friendly, small, it's not too heavy.
Absolutely right.
Durability, what are we looking at in terms of like if this accidentally runs into anything? I mean, how damageable are these compared to the regular ones that we're used to with the DJI Phantom series? And are these just as easy to replace?
So in the instance of durability, these are utilizing some very high impact plastics. You'd find similar plastics on Pelican cases and things like that too. So for those that like Pelican cases, you understand the durability there. One of the cool things about the wings here is the propellers are always designed to be replaceable because that's usually the first thing that goes, whether it's a hard landing or just brushing up against some twigs or whatever else. That'll go first, although these are quite durable still. And I've seen people rub up against these drone cages pretty close, and the thing was just staying in the air, no problem.
Nice.
But if you need replacements, B&H has them, no problem at all.
Very good.
Yep.
And so taking a step up from there, looking at the Phantom 4 Pro, what are our benefits with the new Phantom 4 Pro?
Sure. For those camera files out there, of course, the camera has been improved. Slightly wider field of view. Compression's a bit less in this instance, so you blow it up to a larger screen size, which some people might for cinema purposes. Yep. It'll treat you just right. Color correction in post is fantastically easy, and a very nice high dynamic range you're working with there too.
And of course, a question came up from one of our team members who was really interested in knowing, why don't the DJI Phantoms flip yet? They're one of the few drones on the market that don't do any flips. And, and of course, they're made for photography. They're made for professional use. They're not trick drones and anything.
Exactly right.
But where it doesn't get certain features like flipping around and doing crazy things and customizable LEDs, what you gain instead is you have object recognition, being able to have much more safety fail-safes, so in case you fly too far or you lose connection or anything of the matter, especially object recognition, that's a big thing right there.
It's huge.
So if you're getting near a wall or a tree or something like that, this thing's going to help jump out of the way, right?
The most important thing is to get the shot that you want without thinking about the technology that you're utilizing. So the last thing you want to do, if you see a beautiful scene, if you see animals or whatever else you're shooting out in the field, you don't want to think about the particulars of a quadcopter. You just want to get it up in the air, get the best image quality possible, and that's it. That's one of the reasons why people flock to DJI, because they allow you to do that with such ease.
Perfect. All right, and both of these are available right now, like we discussed. We have 2016 right here, and this is 2016 as well.
Yep, so lead time on this one's going to be a little bit longer. We're looking at around a month or so. People are getting them in right now, which is nice. And you're looking at about a 1 to 3 day lead time at B&H currently.
Perfect. All right, so thank you so much.
Anytime.
It was great talking with you.
Cheers.
And we look forward to what comes up next.
All right, have a good day, guys.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.